Okay, Messi, we still cannot hear you. Can you speak? I think she's having some network challenges over there.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was out of the meeting.
Oh,
Where did I stop?
we've we've lost you for a while.
Wow, I didn't know what I saw your message. I didn't know I was out of the meeting. I'm
Okay,
so
you're basically
sorry.
talking about the tech rules.
Oh, the different roles. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm at work. Oh, look at me. I'm working on a Saturday. So I have to look for a corner to stay to do this meeting. So I'm coming.
Sorry, we'll take questions after the call. Thank you. Let's go ahead,
All
Messi.
right. So I was speaking to the different roles in software testing. So is it software testing? No, different roles in technology. So I said we have the software developers and the engineers. So we have the product managers. Those ones they oversee the development of the product from conception to launch, and they ensure that it aligns with user needs and business goals. So we have UI UX designers. Okay, I think I did a little bit of UI UX before diving full time into quality assurance. The good thing about it is when you design, it's very easy to test what you designed. Sometimes I don't even need to look at what I've designed. Once you bring the item to me, I'll just look at what you're doing. I'll tell you, I didn't draw this now. Yeah, you are you. I didn't use what I've done. So it's quite easy. And it's even a good thing if you can mix two of them. But I think it's better you just focus on one. Right now I'm focusing on QA. So we have the UI UX designers, we have the data scientists, we have DevOps engineers, we also have the system administrators, and we have the quality assurance staff, people like us. So we are the one that will ensure that the software is okay. I'm seeing a notification. I'll be running off soon. We are the one that will ensure that the software functions as expected and require, and it also meets required standards. I think I should take questions now. I actually said a whole lot before the system threw me out. I think I'll take questions now. Any questions?
Okay. Please, I didn't get the role of the QA.
Oh, the role
The
of
quality of
QA.
the role. Yeah.
Okay, for QA, number one, we ensure quality. So we help to identify and fix defects early. Right, so we help to identify and fix defects early, ensuring that the software meets quality standards and it performs as expected. That's number one rule. Number two, we improve reliability. Well-tested software is less likely to fail, leading to greater user confidence and satisfaction. It helps when the software performs as expected. Many people, most I think before I was a very avid first bank user. I love using first bank. One of these days, I think I went to the market and I had to wait for a long time. This person was not receiving a lot. I waited till almost evening. So next time, I just transferred all my money. I used it. So that reliance, I can't rely on them anymore because of what they made me go through. Number three, preventing costly failures. Identifying issues early in development is less expensive than fixing them after the software has been deployed. Right now, I'm here testing. I'm here in the office because we're about to do a deployment. I'm here to come and test before this deployment goes live. And so that is one of the that's one of the functions of success testing. And number four, user satisfaction. Testing ensures the software is user friendly, functional, free of bugs, leading to better user experiences. Then the fifth one, meeting requirements. Software testing ensures that the software meets both functional and non-functional requirements, reducing the chances of failing to meet business objectives. And lastly, probably security. Most of you are Someone, when you put your money somewhere and you are safe, and you're like, ah, money is safe. Not the one that you'll be checking, you'll be refreshing the app every 2 seconds to check if the money is still available or somebody has moved it somewhere. So that's security. It helps uncover security vulnerabilities, preventing potential exploits in the software. So, have I answered your question? So, who asked the question? Is it Elizabeth?
Yeah, it's Elizabeth that answered.
Oh,
That
oh,
I guess you.
okay, thank you.
Right.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, Messi, we are really happy to have you here, and we appreciate you and your time, even while you are on ground or in the site to test. Still find time to speak. Thank you very much for your time. Really do
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Without any further delay, I'm just going to go straight to call our second speaker to take us through this journey. All right, so I'll be calling on Abdul Qadir Sani. If you are there, now over to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sani. All right.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Please.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Okay. So I'm talking about the understanding the tech ecosystem, software testing and tech ecosystem. Like the first speaker has said, technology drives many industry from finance to healthcare to e-commerce. And I know that most of us we are more concerned about the fintech part, where it concerns payment, your debit and credit alert. That's what. But beyond that, tech is being used in healthcare system. I doubt if it's being used in Nigeria currently. There is AI diagnostics. There is a project I worked on previously that a customer will send a voice note to the doctor using an application. The doctor picks it from there, then he administers drug and every other thing follows. So it tells us that aside from the fintech part, there are other industries that are embracing the use of technology. We have retail, we have the AI customer insight and and all. So to cut it short, industries are now accepting technology. All right. So said so let's go to the main reason why we are here. What is software testing? Sorry for not sharing my screen. I'm currently doing something. So sorry. What is software testing? Software testing is the process of verifying software functionality and performance. So let's give a small example out of this. Have you noticed that sometimes you are filling a form and maybe you click the button, maybe the submit button. First time it didn't work, second time it didn't work. So you have to refresh the screen. Have anyone noticed that?
Yes.
Yeah. So the applications that they didn't go through quality check. So there are sometimes, let's even go to our normal banks that you clicked, you've entered an amount and maybe something happened, you were debited twice. Something happened, you were debited twice. Like, what happened now? And they will now reverse it maybe later on. Or maybe after you made a complaint that you were debited twice. It means the quality, the QA person there didn't check. So as a QA, you you check functionalities, you check the UI experience of the user if it's fine before you approve a software to go live. When I say live, it means the production about the environment you guys are using for your day-to-day activities. Because in software, we have the test environment, you have the production environment. The production environment is what you and I we use to make payment and like. So what we use software the what is software testing, like I said, is the process of verifying the software functionality and performance. There are some applications that you also log in, it rolls for a long period of time before it loads. The performance is not that good. So as a QA engineer, these are the things you want to better when you're getting to a company. You check the functionality of the application. Are they working as is expected to be? When a user gets there, will he find some things difficult to navigate? Is it easy to navigate? Is it if I say I want to enter my name, can I enter my name in the field without having any issue? If I make mistake, can I edit? Can I delete? So all these things, if they are not properly placed and is giving a customer issue, the company um will be losing customers, and indirectly when you lose customer, you're losing money. Everything has terms, has monetary value. So if you are losing customer, you are losing money. So if you don't want to lose that, so your QA check must be very sound. So you that you are a QA person to it means you have to be knowledgeable, you have to pay attention to details, you have to know a lot on what you are doing too, because if you do work as a QA, you meet it when it gets to live. You can just do your testing now, and you're like, oh, I don't have time. Let me just do something. So QA test is not QA testing rather is not something you can do like you're in a rush. You just want to rush. Like what's there? You meet some developers, they'll tell you that what's in QA is not to test. Hey, my dad, there are skills in it, because if you just rush to test, you rush to see the result in the production environment. When users start sending money, and once they click and the money is going three times, you didn't check well. So it means you didn't do your due diligence. So what is the importance of testing, software testing? You have to prevent production failures. That's what I said. Like I said, production is the environment where you and I we do our normal day-to-day payment activities. When I say test environment, that is for the keyway to test. Is a mimic of what you see on production. That is what is going to be using to test. I don't know. Do you have UBA user account holders here?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know what something happened, like was it last year that you were seeing TTTTSSSSS that was dropping? Someone was testing on production environment. It's a bad practice. Someone was testing on production environment. So, and I think so that person, I think he got a query after that. So you don't test on production environment. You can do your post live check just to check. Okay, you can use your own account. Okay, this is it. This is what, but you want to be testing. If anything now breaks, like a developer, wahala don't come because all users will see it. So now to prevent production failures, anything that you've tested that is certified okay on test environment, you push it to they push it to production that yes, that's been certified and is working fine. Ensure security and compliance. Yeah, yeah, there is for security and compliance. Ensure that it is well secured. In terms of I think there was an app recently that once you log in, the app will not log out for about an hour. Yeah. If I log in, let's say I now move to another app for over an hour, the app will not log out. So it's very it is prone to security issues. That it means that anybody can come up to that app and access it and take away my money. So that is very bad. So that's one of the reasons why we test security issues too and compliance. Are they complying with the requirement? So like the first speaker said, the, there's a document you have to check. There's a document you have to check to ensure that this and this complies. So it enhances user experience. Yes, like I said, you and I, when I get to the app, is it hard for me to see where I'll click pay now? Is it hard for me to see where I'll click savings? Is it hard for me to see where I'll click loans? Are they expecting me to know, or is not something I have to see? I will have to click another button for another button to lead me to another button before I can see what I'm expected to see on normally on my app. Because once I get to, I'm the one navigating by myself. I think, let me think as is I'm thinking for the company. My dear, I'll delete the app. I'll tell this one, these ones are not serious. There are apps like that. They are too difficult for users to navigate. So the the next importance is support business goals and customer trust before a business goal can be achieved. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we
Okay.
can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
For business goals to be achieved, it means there is a trust from the customer or for a customer. And like Sterling will say, one customer will refer another customer, will refer another customer, will refer another customer. So that is how a brand is being created. So for companies to attain profitability, definitely there must be customer confidence in that product. So if by chance there is no trust from the customer, it's gone on. That product is dead indirectly. We have products like that in Nigeria that they are dead. Like let's say, have we all used BlackBerry before?
Yes.
At one point, they were the biggest phone brand in town in Nigeria. That everywhere you go to, if you don't have BlackBerry, then you are not recognized, right?
Yes.
So so now it is now iPhone, Abby. Let's give iPhone,
Yes.
let's see 4 years. Let's see if they can still meet up with the new trend. Okay. So the last part is common misconceptions about software testing. I think I'm having 15 minutes. Okay, a few more minutes to go according to our guest. Okay. Now, testing is just a misconceptions about software testing is that people think software is about finding bugs. Ah, it's not about finding bugs. The reality, it ensures usability, assurance, and security and performance. It's not about software. It's not about finding bugs. Even the bugs that we want to find is hard to find because it's not something you can easily say. This is it. Oh, this is one. You can see some, but there are some that are inside. They are logical um, issues. So you have to get your scenarios right before you can get them. Like um, an app that an interest was faulty, but your own is the interest one, yes, but the interest is faulty. The calculation is wrong, but they didn't know until I spotted that out. I've met a company in Nigeria, a big bank. I told them so is wrong. They were like, what this guy is saying? We have a QA now. Then we had a call and it was resolved. They got to know yes, that thing is faulty. Testing guarantees zero failure. That's a misconception that yes, that you eliminate all bugs. You cannot eliminate all bugs on an app. You cannot. You can just reduce the level of bugs that are severe on the application because and that's the best thing. Reduce the severity of the bugs on I cannot I think that happened to well, I don't know if it's GTB where you just how do you use logging in into the app. I think it's GTB. I think it was GTB. So that kind of a scenario now, users could not log into the app for close to a month. That's a bad experience. So um like I said, it's a misconception that when you are doing something that you can eliminate all bugs. No, but you can reduce the high level of severity on it. Now, and there's another thing they call automation and manual testing. People used to say automation replaces manual testing. Is a lie. Oh. Nothing beat manual testing. Nothing beat manual testing. Automation is just like an assistant to manual testing. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. I don't know if there is a question or other questions.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Abdulkadir Sani. That was a wonderful training right there. Yeah, so we are going to take question. I can see Daniel raising his hand. I also think there's one other person raising his hand the other time. Um, However, before we take the question, let me say this. We have attendance in the chat session. Please mark your attendance. It's one of the prerequisites for it's one of the prerequisites for certificate of participation after this training on the third day. So make sure you fill your attendance. Also, Daniel, do you want to go now? A quick question. Hello, Daniel, are you there? Daniel Jacob. Okay.
Yes, sorry. While the speakers were speaking, I heard mention of automated and manual testing. So that means there are different types of testing for people like us who are just coming into this tech space. How do we get to understand the different types of testing and how they function?
Yeah, Daniel, there is a session for that. One of the speakers, one of the trainers will take you that maybe in the next session or tomorrow. Yeah, there is a session for that basically. So just ensure you attend those sessions. You see that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, blessing. Your hand is also raised.
So where do we mark the attendance?
Yeah, there is a link in the chat box. Just copy the link and access it. Then you'll be able to mark your attendance. Um,
Sorry,
Visually,
there's no link there.
okay, probably you just joined. All right, let me just resend that. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see? Can you confirm you can see it? Great. All right. Beverly, please, can you talk now? Can you ask your question?
Okay, good morning, everyone. So, my question is, how can like a quality assurance engineer convince like the company that they're working for that it's not just testing? Because most times they just think that you are testing. So, how can that work out to show them that you're not just testing? Because most times when a deployment is done, they can just be like, what's the need to have a quality assurance engineer? So I'm not just talking about banks now. I'm talking about companies that just work with front end and back end thing.
All right, thank you. Um, Abdulkadir, do you want to answer the question?
So sorry, I was in the call. What's the question?
Okay, I think the question is how a quality assurance engineer can convince other stakeholders that testing is really necessary to be done after deployment. Um, some stakeholders, probably the engineers, just felt, oh, testing is all about you testing, and once deployment has finished, there's no need for you to test anymore. So I think that's the question. If I captured that correctly, Beverly.
Okay, that's how to convince stakeholders that you need to continue testing after.
Exactly.
Okay,
Mm. Like, it's not
yes,
just about testing. It's not just about checking. It's far
yes,
beyond
I
that.
don't. Okay, I don't know if you do something like KSS section, or maybe you do something like maybe your meetings with the stakeholders. Let them know that issues come up after deployment. There are deployment issues. There are deployment environment issues that could happen, and you will not know. They'll just keep blasting QA. But you tested this now. But you tested this now. So there is need for post deployment check as a QA. You just let them know. Maybe when you are informing them about your processes after your level of testing for at test environment phase, you just tell them that after this, we will still do post live deployment check. So you see what then you tell them that this and this are not coming out good, but it came out good in the test environment, but on live there is an issue. So with that, I think every person that is willing to make profit will understand what you are saying, and they will give you that chance. But even if it not give you, find a way to do it because it's the best way to save you stress and to save you from this tester is not doing well. As
All
the
right, thank you
issue.
very much, Abdulkadir. Beverly, did you get that? All right, great. Another thing you can do is actually to document issues that are coming from production and show them to their face whenever they are trying to say, oh, there's no need for you testing anymore. Tell them the issues that have occurred before and the impact of that. All right. Let's keep track of escalations. All right. Lawrence, I can see your hand up. All right. So, do you want to talk now?
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you hear me, sir?
Very well.
Okay, sir. Before I went into this software testing training, so I spoke with one of my friends. So I'm asking him, is there any possibility of getting a job as a software tester at this period of time? Because I do see a lot of vacancies of on front-end development, back-end development, data analyst. The jobs are everywhere, but I don't used to see the job of a software tester. So it was like I'm not sure about that. So I just want you to tell me, is there any possibility of getting a job as a software tester, maybe after the
Is,
Yeah.
training and all that?
is that sent to me? Is that to me?
You said what?
Okay, is it for me, right?
Yes, I'm just, it's a question I'm
Okay.
asking. Yes.
Yes. QA. There is and there are plenty, self.
Very, very plenty. Very
Very,
plenty.
very.
Okay, now the issue is, Chika, the issue is not whether there is the job. The issue is whether are people qualified to have the job. Do you understand? So,
Okay.
yeah, because software testing is a fast growing role currently. So it's just getting to that level of awareness that people don't know before, unlike the other roles like data analysts, the back end, front end engineers, those ones have always been there, right? So currently, software testing is just getting to the peak. And that's why currently the amount of job coming in on software testing is increasing day by day. And it will increase further. The reason why it's going to increase further is because most of the organizations today would have like, let's say, 10 developers and they will now have at most two QA or one QA. But as it is currently, the job scope is getting broader every day. So over time, employers will employ more and more and more software testers. Like for instance, in my previous organization, we are about 15 software testers in one organization. I think Messi has dropped off the call. Where she is currently, I think there are about 9 or 10 in just one organization. So the job role is out there, but the problem is, are people qualified? Do they have the required skills to get this job? And that's one of the motivation for this training. All right, everyone. Um, that will be the end of the
Yeah.
first
Okay.
session.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. So that will be the end of the first session. The second session starts by 12:15. 12:15 p.m. So we have a break of about 20 minutes now. So let's take a break. In the next 20 minutes, we reconvene to start the second session. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you by 12:15 p.m.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.